Alright guys, we're back. I'm your boy D'Anthony. I'm my boy Don here.
What's up?
And we're Break Room Blitz.
Yeah.
And we just came back from seeing Overlord.
Oh,
we want to have
snap.
a discussion. It's going to be spoilers, okay?
Talk about
We're
it.
going to be telling you who died, who lives, the plot points, all that, alright?
All those spoilers.
So if you just want to see the little timid, non-spoiler review,
Like
go
our
ahead and
main character.
hit on the... Starting already.
Yeah.
Click on the link down here somewhere. It'll be right here.
Yeah.
So, all right. It's probably not right there.
You've been warned. Spoilers coming now.
So,
Who dies?
let's start with who we got in it.
All right. So we have our actors, Joven Adepo.
Who's he from again?
He's from Fences.
Oh, yeah. Is that the only thing that we can recognize?
He's been in. Yeah, basically. He was in, I guess, Jack Ryan and Mother, but I really don't remember any of his being in there.
Yeah.
And then we have White Russell. He was in 22 Jump Street for a minute. And then Mathilde Oliver. And then our villain was Pilo Asbik.
Oh, my favorite character. Go over one more.
One more?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, and then we have John Magro. And he's another one of the
I think it
soldiers
was like
in the movie. Magaro? Alright.
Yeah. He was one of my favorite characters
I think
because
so, yeah.
the main character, to me, just kind of sucked.
Yeah. Let's
So
get into it.
I
What'd you
gave
think?
it a 3.5
Uh-huh.
out of 5. It was an okay movie. Nothing that you're gonna just be like, oh my god, did you see this?
Yeah.
You gotta go see this.
Get it on Blu-ray.
Right.
See who wrote the story. I want everything.
No rewatch value for me.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy myself while I was watching it. What'd you give it?
I gave it a 3.0 out of 5, so just straight 3 out of 5. I mean, it was barely passing for me. Again, it was just an okay movie. I enjoyed myself, but I didn't take anything outside of the movie. I'm not going to remember it. You know, it was just a fine, well done movie, and that's it.
It was something to watch on November 9th.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did the critics give it?
Oh, so our critics, IMDb gave it a 7.1 out of 10.
7.1.
Metacritic, 57.
57. Metacritic. They are hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen any 90s from them.
Yeah.
And maybe only 180.
Yeah, I think maybe 180 or something like that.
But they're pretty tough.
Yeah, and then our Rotten Tomatoes, our critics are giving it an 80%, which, okay, whatever. And then our audience score is 78%, which we're kind of closer to.
Can you read one of the good tomatoes? I want to see.
Let's read one of these ripe ones.
Maybe I'm not seeing something here.
All right. If everyone ever wished Saving Private Ryan were a B movie splatterfest, Overlord is the movie for you. I disagree.
If I ever wished it was a B movie, let's get another one. Why would I wish it was a B movie?
I don't get that. Yeah, that's a. The procedure isn't a complete success, but the movie wins a few battles in terms of its premise, energy, and style, if not the entire war. That's a terrible review.
I kind of agree with that, though. I mean, it does have some good energy.
Okay, okay. Yes, the style is a little bit different. The premise is the mission, and they stayed on mission.
I don't know about that.
And I guess, okay, maybe they won the entire war because of them.
Sure. Sure. I mean, if they would have let the 1,000-year-old army go into, the battlefield, then yeah, they probably would have won. So they did.
All right.
Win the war for
I give
everybody.
it to you. I give it to you.
I thought that was a pretty good review. There's only good and bad on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
I would have given it kind of like a half a tomato.
Yeah.
That's like a half a tomato.
I feel like, yeah, I guess so.
So
half a tomato.
And even the first guy with the whole, if you wish Saving Private Ryan was a B movie, I feel like that's a half a tomato. He enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But it's like a B-list movie.
Yeah.
Compared to Saving Private Ryan.
We got half of the characters, that make up whatever platoon,
Right, they should. I think Rotten Tomatoes should change up their ratings here.
Yeah.
Because either good or bad.
Right.
And I don't think there was no way to really say it was good or bad.
Right.
It was just like in the middle.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah.
3.0, 3.5.
Yeah.
Or 3.5, 3.0.
3.0.
So let's just kind of get into it.
Yeah.
So, this main character guy, what's his name again?
Joven Adepo.
Joven, or Jovan. You gotta learn how to read black names, okay?
Okay. Jovan.
Jovan. Watch it be Jovan. No. I thought that he was a very, if anything made the movie a B-list movie, it was him.
All right.
The supporting characters are really what made the movie to me.
Yeah.
But he just kind of really stood out. And it kind of goes to the whole premise that Cat Williams was saying, that they don't put black characters or black actors on the screen that other black men would want to be like.
Oh, man. Right. Yeah.
And that
hits it right on the nail, man. Yeah.
Right there. Because, yes, we got a black lead, but he's such an irritating bitch ass.
He frustrated the heck out of me in
man.
so many moments of this movie. I'm like, bro, you need to go back to your crew and let them know what's going on. Stop doing your own thing. You're going to give yourself away.
You know what I wanted to do? I wanted him to get shot.
Yeah. Kind of.
What was the guy's name again? John Magaro.
Yeah.
He says, you're not made for this.
It's true. Yeah.
And he showed it at every point.
Yeah, because they kept talking about, going back to boot camp, and he's like, oh, this guy was really stupid at boot camp, doing stupid stuff, and
that was such a funny thing. He said, you wouldn't even kill a mouse.
And it's true.
And I thought that was like, he was just, just saying that.
That story about the mouse. But you know what?
That's a real thing. He caught a mouse and couldn't kill it.
That's the thing to bring him and then the only female in the movie together. So, I mean, because she was like, I like the mouse story.
I know, right?
So I was like, oh, a little mushy.
Would you like the mouse story if the mouse kidnapped your brother, your little brother? Then would you like the mouse story?
Yeah.
Stop it.
No.
What is with the... I don't know. He just wasn't someone I want to look up to. He never really followed the damn mission.
Yeah.
He was Captain Save-A-Ho. He wanted to save her. He wanted to save the bad guy from being beat up.
He's like clumsy, lucky, where he's just so damn clumsy and lucky that he's like barely getting away with like not being killed, but also like finding out like what the heck is actually going on, and completing the mission and still somehow saving people.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why they chose his character to be the main character.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have. He's definitely a side character.
Yeah.
He's maybe someone that scene can start off as a side character, and then have some character development, and then end up being the last man standing.
Right.
But just to be like that the whole time in war, I just wasn't feeling that at all.
And I think you brought it up that there was this other character when all hell breaks loose and their plane blows up and they land. And then they start finding these random people, and so they make their way to the mission to destroy the tower. You brought up this one character that was with them on that mission to destroy it, that was writing a book, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you wanted him to be the main character.
Yeah, he seemed to have a little more personality.
A little
he
bit
had more
pizzazz.
Right, more room for growth.
Right.
I just don't think that this guy was it. But everyone else I thought was pretty good. Everyone else pretty much carried him. Yeah. I would say, I'm not trying to bash the movie, because I did enjoy it. People was getting jacked up, shot up, heads cut off, I guess contorted
neck breakers? Yeah, spinal breakers?
Spinal.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyson.
So there was a lot of impactful moments.
Right.
I thought that the story was original in some way. But it was just a lead that I didn't.
Yeah, and it's funny too because there was a photographer character in the movie that he was really not a soldier. I mean, he was just there to take pictures of what everything was going on. So I felt like he would have been like that character's a little bit too much bitch assness from. We need to have one wuss of the movie, and that's it. Okay, we don't.
You know what I think about it? They was all kind of bitch asses.
They were kind of, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. They kind of all were all scared.
Just
y'all
a little
playing.
bit. Yeah.
Throwing up. My God, damn! Wait, this is your first mission?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I felt like if they were to follow the main, I don't know if it was the corporal guy. There was the older black dude.
Yeah.
They got captured as he landed by the Nazis, and he just got lit up. But I mean, he went out like a G. He was just like F y'all or something like that.
Right. He wasn't no bitch ass.
No. Yeah. And or if they were to just follow the white captain, white Russell, Wyatt.
Yeah.
Wyatt Russell. Yeah, if they would have followed him, that would have been cool with that, because then he would have been like our supplement to like Tom Hanks in Saving Private Ryan, kind of like that. You know, the leader. I mean, he was leading them, but the movie didn't actually follow him in that way.
Yeah, he was like the backup. Right. He was like kind of like the Aragon, I guess.
Right. Yeah. So like the story follows Frodo in the ring, right. But Aragon's off like killing it. You know.
Right. That's kind of what his character was like.
Yeah.
He was cool. I thought he was kind of believable. He wasn't like I wouldn't have picked him per se, but maybe I don't know how much they paid him or whatever. But I thought he did a decent job. I thought the chick did a decent job.
Yeah.
I liked, her, especially when she first came into the scene or into the movie.
Yeah.
I thought that she seemed pretty cool. She had a knife. She was hunting. She had a rabbit or whatnot.
Right. Yeah.
And then she didn't speak English at first. So it was a lot of mystery to the movie. I can tell the parts where J.J. Abrams was a part of it.
Yeah.
But then I can tell where the director came in too.
Yeah.
I haven't disliked anything J.J. Abrams has done that I've seen. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah. I would agree with that. I mean, he's a pretty solid director.
Right. People cry about, he's the mystery box guy, but you damn sure want to go see that mystery box, don't you?
You want to see it,
right?
And you're gonna be happy with what's in the box.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but I can tell that there was a new director. His name Julius Avery.
Yeah.
But for a new director, I thought he did pretty good.
Yeah.
I wish they would let more new directors, actually, take the helm or take the wheel more often. Yeah. I feel like some of these older guys are kind of losing their touch.
Yeah.
They keep doing they're like, I don't know. This is my 100th movie. Let's just get a cookie cutter script and then poof, right there, cookie cutter.
Right. Hive mind.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Predator. Boom. Right.
Yeah.
So or Terminator. Boom.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like that. It felt like this guy was really trying to put out something.
It was his own thing.
Right.
What did you think? Now, we got Nazi zombies in here. I'm just going to call them Nazi zombies. But basically, the Nazis were experimenting on people of the town.
They're really French zombies.
French? Okay. Nazi-occupied France. And they were experimenting on just civilians. But they were also experimenting on dead soldiers. Which was, pretty trippy. So, what do you think about that? Like, I thought it was pretty original.
So there's so much lore around what the hell the Nazis were doing.
Yeah.
In that time period.
They were cooking up meth.
So much stuff. Talking about they went to Antarctica. They got caves underneath there.
Yeah.
Even Hellboy. They got it's all type of lore.
Rasputin.
Right.
There was Captain America and them finding the Tesseract.
Correct. So there's all type of stuff. Even in real life, America took their scientists to come over here, which is how we even got to the moon.
Long Jones and the Grail.
So there's so much lore. I thought that there was a good, I guess a good way to incorporate that. It was I haven't seen zombies out of the lore.
Right.
So he came up with something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So I did appreciate that. I thought that, the things that they were capable of were kind of hit and miss.
Right.
Because they were super strong, but then not super strong.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Resident Evil in that way, because they kind of have this serum that makes you super strong, but also mutate. And then if you're dead, you just become living dead kind of thing. And these are the kind of zombies that you don't want to mess with either, because they'll run after you and hunt you down.
Unless you're that chick, because she runs like fucking Forrest Gump.
She's fastest woman alive. Fastest woman alive. Dude, I swear, her adrenaline must have been jacked. She was pumping. She was running.
She must have stabbed herself with some of that stuff.
Right.
At one moment, the zombie is 10 feet away from her. And then next thing you know,
she's down the hall, out the door. She's got a freaking flamethrower, and she's just
right. She's learned how to put it on,
yeah.
How to engage it, shoot it,
right.
All in that time. I'm like, golly, how far back was this dude?
Yeah.
I thought he saw where she went.
She started a fire. She kickstarted the thing.
She damn near outrun the damn motorcycle.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck she get way over there?
Because the motorcycle dude was after her, and he drifted, and he was on it, and she's He's like barely getting to the bridge, and she's like across the bridge already.
Run, Forrest, run!
Best woman alive.
I was like, wow, okay. We couldn't even, but you know what? It even happened with the black guy.
Yeah.
Running away from that dog.
Yes.
Like, you're not running away from no German Shepherd.
Absolutely not. No. And that was a legit like war German Shepherd dog, you know.
Yeah.
And he just like, I mean, the dog would have jumped on the trailer like way easier than he would have.
Never made it to the trailer.
Absolutely not.
Because the dog was like, what, 5, maybe 10 feet away.
He was like from here to where you are. and he booked it.
But you don't want to shoot that dog.
I know, right?
God damn it.
Yeah, at least stab it.
He's like,
do something.
I can't even kill a mouse.
I'm gonna kill a mouse. Yeah. Oh, jeez. So that was trippy. But
one thing that bothered me.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of movie moments
like that.
When he goes into the compound for the first time, after he jumps into the truck, after he runs past the dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, how's he gonna get out of this shit?
Right.
He keeps getting deeper and deeper. I'm like, well, I guess it's the good old days. I guess World War II, they didn't really stand at their posts.
Nope.
So
absolutely not.
So
everyone's standing around smoking, chit-chatting it up.
Right, huddled together. No one's actually at a post looking out.
Yeah.
But like you said, I couldn't predict how he was gonna get out of it.
Right. So
when he did, it was simple.
Yeah.
But I couldn't think of it.
It's like no one's hearing him banging on these bars, like trying to kick open this like gate.
Banging on the bars. He's making so much noise. He got a flashlight.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit! I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
You need to keep all your emotions to yourself. You're giving yourself away.
Yeah.
What was kind of cool was when he found his friend though.
That was very cool.
I was like, how's he gonna get this thing out of him?
You know, I didn't even see it because like so one of the guys that they captured, I guess they were doing experiments on him and they put like this patch, but they sewed it on him. And
so the skin around the catheter or whatever you want to call it.
And so like he had to pull it off, and I didn't realize that until he actually started pulling it off.
Right, I thought that it was like they made a hole, kind of like how they do the cows.
Yeah, exactly, the cows.
Right.
Yes, like in the stomach.
Like, don't pull that off.
Right. Yeah.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was just like a hole, a needle hole.
Right, a huge ass needle in the side.
So they were pumping him full of something, which they never got back to.
That's okay.
All right, I just leave it. It's like, so we're good now. Okay, no experimenting done on him.
They didn't turn the machine on yet.
So it was successful. It worked.
They just did that part and never turned it on.
Right, I guess. Let's just do that.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of movie moments.
Yeah.
You gotta just kind of move past that.
Yeah.
But it was just the main character's lack of discipline that really bothered me. All the other movie moments, I'm okay with. Like him taking back the needle. Why would you do that? I'm not taking no needle back. So I can actually stab my damn self.
Dude, I swear. So he puts it in his cargo pants, and I'm just like, yeah, you're gonna stab yourself. like
exactly.
Like instantly.
I would never do that.
Maybe put it in a box.
But
maybe
fine.
wrap it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or just leave it there.
Right.
He should have had the camera. If anyone should have had the camera, should have been him.
Because he got away with everything.
Right.
Yeah.
He got to see everything.
Right.
So, but what we got out of him taking a needle, was pretty cool.
It was pretty trippy.
His friend, gets shot.
The photographer.
You know what? That was a Private Ryan moment, kind of.
It was a Private Ryan moment because they sent the bitch ass guy to untie the Nazi general that they had captured, and of course, that I kind of predicted. I was like, yeah, this guy is gonna beat him up or something. He's gonna take him hostage instantly, and it sure did. I mean, he just shot him up. But it was a pretty good setup in a way because they got to finally use that serum.
With that.
Yeah, so I mean, the dude dies, and our Jovan Adepo character, or main character,
gotta save everybody.
Yeah, injects some. So I'll save you, bro. I'll save you.
After he's dead.
Yeah. So
why would you?
That, I mean, but we got like the most trippiest part of the movie. I feel like to see how the serum worked. And like he got up right away and he was like, man, I don't feel it. And he's touching his bullet holes and I'm just like, ooh. And he just like has like a spaz reaction to it. It's like it's really hot in here, twitchy. And then I mean he's just like crushing this metal can and like his neck is tripping out and he's like, my head hurts. Yeah. Smash. Smashes this pillar and I'm like, he's gonna kill everyone. Somebody kill him. Which kind of you know, got to like that crazy ass part where this guy just snaps his own neck. I didn't see that coming.
Back.
Yeah, so he just pushes
And
his
you
neck
can
back.
see his spinal cord through his throat.
Yeah, and like all the bones that you got like in your
Collarbones.
yeah collarbones, those are all sticking up. And he's like, and then his head comes back, and he's just like these bones sticking out everywhere through his skin. And
which was cool.
Like, it was the trippiest thing I've ever seen.
And that was telling me like impact. Like, oh,
Yeah,
he breaks his own neck.
yeah.
Golly, that's too strong.
It's way too.
If your muscles are stronger than your bones,
Yeah.
it's too strong.
right.
But so I did appreciate that movie moment. That wasn't a bad movie moment.
Now the thing that kind of kills me about it is that I mean they had to take him down, so they had to kill him again. So they did. I mean they shot him up, and you know Nazi zombies. I mean if you don't shoot them in the head, they're gonna come back. But these Nazis, even if you do shoot them in the head, they will come back. Like you need to destroy them. You know,
Right. And that's
like,
the only time that our main character Jovan actually grew some balls.
because he smashed the hell out of his friend's head. I
Right.
mean, and then that was it. I mean, it was just that moment that he had there, and then that's it.
It was like he cared less about his friend than the actual Nazi general that they called.
Right.
I'm like, whoa, where did this come from?
Yeah.
You're trying to stop the Nazi general from getting tortured,
Yeah.
but then you like, ha, ha,
Yeah.
ha,
Boot
to your friend.
scraper. Yeah. It's just like a mess.
Yeah, I think that should have been a role for my favorite character,
Oh yeah.
John Magaro.
Magaro. It's like that's how it's done.
Right. You don't have the guts. You don't have the what do you call it? The spirit for this.
Yeah.
That'd have been a great moment.
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't know. I guess I appreciate that they had some black characters in it, but I just don't think he was the right person for it. It wasn't the right role for him.
Absolutely not. I mean, the only time he actually killed the actual bad guy was the evil German scientist at the very end, where they kind of had like a scuffle, and he just like gets him with the knife, and that was it.
With the not the exact
Scalpel, yeah.
Like the worst, the most prissy thing you can have.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill someone with that.
Where's that little knife?
And he had this big ass huge knife on his leg.
That killed me.
Yeah, it did.
That killed me. Because there were moments where they were in a tussle. I'm like,
Exactly.
All right.
But okay, fine.
No, it had to be the scalpel.
It's a little bitty scalpel.
It's like, oh yeah.
I'm gonna just slice him real neatly.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know. The main character just sucked, but everyone else picked. They held up the story, held up the movie.
Yeah, I guess the craziest, coolest part was the fight scene between Wyatt Russell and the bad guy because they both injected themselves with the super soldier serum.
I would have liked to see a little bit more, like getting thrown through walls and stuff like that.
So I guess the most squeamish point in the movie, at least for me, was when he like hooked him. Right?
It was.
Yeah. So
not only when he hooked him, he tried to get off the hook.
That was even more.
And fell back on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
Talk about pain.
I would be done. I mean, yeah, that's it. Like, I don't know how you get out of that.
I don't know either.
So he has this butcher meat hook in him, and he like,
hanging.
He just like musters up the like strength somehow to get himself out, but like it wasn't like a one shot. I'm out. It was like, let me try this further deep, and so I don't know how that doesn't suck the wind out of you. But movie moment, gather up that courage, or strength.
When it's life or death, you can't underestimate the human.
That's right.
Psyche, mind over matter.
So I mean, at least he got out of it. But I mean, that was like one of the squeamish moments for me too. And just seeing the fight between him and the general, it kind of reminded me of, here's the Captain America versus the Red Skull here, So I was like, all right, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, it brought a lot of superhero-esque things to a down to earth story.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool. I don't have a lot of complaints. Right now, we kind of seem like we're complaining about it.
Right.
But we're just talking about stuff. We just want to talk about the movie, okay?
That's it.
This is not a review.
It's a mediocre movie, and we're reviewing it.
The review is the non-spoiler one.
Right.
This is just a discussion about things that we saw that we couldn't talk about.
Yeah.
In the other one.
So, I mean, if maybe what we said you think is pretty dope, and you want to see that just for the sake of watching the movie, maybe we convince you in a way, then I would say have at it and let us know.
Like I said, for November 9th, it's a good movie to see.
Right.
I mean,
it's a good day today.
Right. I kind of wanted to see what the other movie. What was the dragon tattoo one?
Yeah, the girl in the spider's web.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to see what that one's going to be about.
Yeah, but it's not getting good reviews right now either.
That's okay.
Yeah, but we don't take that.
Yeah, we don't care.
We'll find out for ourselves, guys.
Yeah, we probably won't.
And we find out for you, for America, and the world. I mean, the millions in attendance.
Mostly America, but we do have like 1 or 2 people in the UK. What's up, UK?
Andreas.
There you go.
Yeah. Denmark.
Right. All right, guys. That's our discussion. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you guys thought. If you saw it, was it the things that... Did you notice all the movie moments, or did they not even bother you? Do you think it was a good movie? Do you agree with the critics, or do you agree with us?
Yeah.
Either you right, which means you agree with us, or you wrong, which means you agree with the critics.
Yeah.
Because we're always right.
Then you're against us, like Anakin.
The people are... What's he saying? The people are evil.
My new order.
In my point of view, the people are evil. Oh man, I got that Battle of Mustafar too. I can't wait to put it up. I kind of want to watch that again. All right, guys, let us know what you guys think. For real, please like, share, subscribe. We want to see you guys. We want to see more people. We want to interact with you guys. We don't want to be the only ones laughing here. Spread this to the world so everyone can laugh with us, okay?
Want to interact.
Right. So,
learn from you, learn from us. Help me, help you, help me. Help you.
No. You said it right.
Right. It's a lot of helping.
Right.
And you're welcome.
But for us.
For you.
Right. All right, guys. We're out.
All right. Peace.
Peace. That was pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I'm sure they did too. Let's see if we can turn this on.
Ha!
Nope.
Oh.